basically means I've taken all the nerdiest hobbies and combined them into one. I'm going to start off with something weird. This is a kiwi. This is what I use for my magic wand. I don't use the long black rock white tips. I like to use the kiwi instead. So I'm going to hand this out to someone. Can I? You're right here. You're kind of in the hot seat. Is that okay? I'll also need to borrow a single dollar bill from someone. Who's got a single dollar bill?
Are you ripping it?
I have one. It's better if I use one of yours, honestly. Yeah. Do you have one? Okay, thank you. All right. Oh yeah. Does anyone else have one? Everyone fish out dollar bills that I can. No? You good? You have one?
I'm not sure.
It feels dangerously like college.
I have a 20. I do.
Okay, I'll take a look at yours.
It's pretty warm. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah, I'll use the first one. That's fine. Thanks. Okay, so who did I get this from? Over here? Me. Can I just have you quickly write your name on it? Sure. Now this is a federal offense, so luckily there's no live streaming of this.
Do you need another dollar bill or no?
That one's gonna work actually. Yeah.
Anywhere?
Yeah, anywhere. Just right. Yeah. And then flip it over to the back side and quickly draw your favorite dinosaur on the back.
I don't know how to draw.
Just like anything from the late Cretaceous period is fine. Little T-Rex or, you know.
Remember the short arms.
I think we're getting some sort of Brachiosaurus here. Great. All right, good. I'll take that back. Thank you very much. So we have a Nicole here, and then we have a Brontosaurus, Brachiosaurus of some kind. Is that right? Okay. Now I started when I was 7 years old, and this is the first trick that I ever learned. And I would practice this in front of the mirror. I would try not to flash anything. That's not what you think. That's like when you expose part of the trick is when you flash. So I would try to make sure that all my angles were covered. And if I've done this correctly, Nicole, you see your bill starts to look a little bit different because you gave me 1, but now you have 20, which is a pretty good return on your investment. It's a good ROI.
Wait, I have $1. I didn't know this was happening.
There's nothing weird about it. Check that out. I have a deck of cards that I'd like to hand out. Do you mind shuffling these for me? I'm giving you all sorts of jobs. Thank you.
That's crazy.
Oh, thanks.
How am I shuffling?
Just a quick mix. Just make sure they're not like
Not in
there's
order.
no holes in the cards or they're nicked or. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Big shuffle coming up. Okay, great. Thank you. And since you have the magic wand, you might as well wave the magic wand over the cards. Very good. All right. Now, you've seen a magician have a single playing card selected, right? I'm going to make it a little more difficult. I'm going to have a number of cards selected. I'm going to hand these out. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to have you choose a card. Very good. Okay, I'm going to come this way as well. I'm going to hand one to you. You can hold it up to your own camera. Okay, great. Who else wants it?
They're like, are you going to change it into a 20?
I would have participated.
Share them with all the people around you. That way everybody's invested in this. You want one? You want one? Okay. Let's do one more over here. Okay, everybody show. You want one too? Okay. Everybody share the cards with the people around you. Okay? So we have, I don't know, 9 or 10 cards. Yeah, face down. Much easier, much harder for me to figure out. Okay, I'm going to take them back one at a time. So hand it face down, face down.
Okay, let me remember it.
Okay. Who else did one? Thank you. All right. Who else had one? Who else? You remember it? Remember your card?
Yes.
Okay. And good. Yeah, let's see. Very good. All right, great. Here they are. Your 10 cards, your 11 cards. Now, to make it a little more difficult, I'm going to mix them up. And to complicate it even further, I'm going to shuffle in some other cards. if you chose a card, you have one job and one job only, and that is to remember your card. Raise your hand if you've forgotten your card already. Yes.
I think I'm the oldest one here. So.
That's okay. Now I'm going to take these cards. I'm going to very cleanly, very fairly slip them in here. I'm not marking where they're going. You see there's some in the bottom, some in the middle, some in the top here. I'm not bending the corners. I'm not taking a marker and putting anything in to mark where they are. And because I'm an honest magician, I'm going to shuffle them like this, the good old-fashioned riffle shuffle like this. I'll do it up here so you can see it. Okay. Can I get a little magic wand, love, here? Thank you very much. All right, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to ask you what card you chose. Tell me what you chose, and I'll try to find it in the deck of cards, okay? So let's see. Who had one? Who was the last person? Somebody. Oh, but you forgot your card.
I know now.
Oh, you know?
I remember.
Okay. And what was it?
Should I tell you?
Yeah, tell me and I'll try to find it. Yeah.
Okay, 4 spades.
4 spades. 4 spades. 4 spades. So look, if I cut the cards right here on the table, I get one card out of the middle. And that's the 4 of spades. So far, so good. So far, so good. Who else had one? What did you have?
Queen of spades.
Queen of spades. Okay. Now these are swivel cuts. I'm going to swivel cut right out like this. Get one card there. Spades. All right. Who else had one?
4 clubs.
4 clubs. And what did you have?
2 of diamonds.
4 clubs and 2 of diamonds. Okay. I'm going to find 2 cards at the same time. This is an ancient 19th century move. Sleight of hand move. We get 2 cards at the same time. Well, it was 2 of diamonds and
4 clubs.
4 clubs. Check this out. 2 cards at one punch. Should be able to get 2 cards like that. The 4 diamonds. All right. And then who else had one? What did you have?
4 hearts.
4 hearts. Okay. The 2 and the 4 together are going to find your card, the 4 of hearts. Watch this. These 2 cards are going to go fishing here. Watch this. They're going to go fishing and get one card about right there. In between those 2 cards is 1 card, and that should be the 4 hearts.
Wow.
And that's a 4 hearts. Who else had one? You had one?
Jack of
Let
spades.
me just grab your card here. Let's see. If I cut the cards, I should be able to get your card. It was the, what was it again? It was the...
Jack of spades.
Oh, I got it totally wrong. Sorry. Jack of spades?
Spades.
Okay, hold on. I want to change it to the Jack. Oh! Now he's getting good.
I felt bad for you.
It's okay. I'm a professional. Who else had one?
Jack of hearts.
You had one. You had the Jack of Hearts. That's a nice card. All right. Now, you know magicians use their sleeves. You've heard that, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to use my sleeve. I'm not going to use the inside, though. I'm going to use the outside of my sleeve, which is a little different. Check this out. I have the 10 of clubs, and you're the Jack of Hearts, right? Watch this. Right here on my sleeve. Watch. If I take that 10 of clubs and I rub it on my sleeve, it changes like that.
No, I was watching. That was magic.
Yeah. The rest were tricks. That was actually real.
I don't understand.
Who else had one?
The 9 of clubs.
The 9 of clubs, okay.
Everyone's
And
getting
who else?
scared and scared. They're like, no.
What did you have? Okay, 9 of clubs and king of spades. All right. Now, you know Harry Houdini, before he became an escape artist, he was a magician, a card manipulator, the king of cards. So let me show you a move that Harry Houdini gives us. This is from around 1901. This is the Harry Houdini change. Watch this. That's 6 of hearts. If I just cover it for a second and rub like that, it changes to a card. We get that from Harry Houdini, true story. And what did you have?
9 of clubs.
The 9 of clubs, okay. Let's try. And how many others do you have? You have 3 more? 9 of clubs, okay. 9 of clubs. Okay, 9 of clubs. I'm going to use something called a back palm to find the 9 of clubs. The back palm. And this is a move from also the turn of the last century. Dr. Eliot from Boston gives us this move. It's called a back palm. Watch this. If I take that queen of spades, watch this. That queen of spades vanishes reappear. Okay. Thank you. And what else? What do you have?
3 clubs.
Oh, 3 of clubs. So that card, that one is here. And the last card, what did you have? I know it's been a long time,
Yes,
but
it has.
I'm not sure.
I think it's either an ace of clubs or spades, but I think it's clubs.
Okay, we'll do the ace of clubs. Here's what I'm going to attempt too. A one-handed swivel cut to get one card to fly through the air and spin about 10.5 times and catch it here in my right hand. Okay, are you ready? The ace of clubs. Ace of clubs. Here we go.
All right.
Here we go. A one-handed swivel cut. That's the top, pivoting to the bottom. And there's one card, and it should be the ace of clubs. All right. Thank you. So you've been holding the magic wand, the kiwi. Yes. And what is your name?
Natasha.
Natasha, will you join me on stage? Everyone give Tasha. Natasha? Either way. I've earned Tasha. Do you have a knife on? I have one here.
Oh, okay.
Make sure there's nothing weird about that. Cool?
You just
Inspect
carry
it.
around plastic?
Yeah. Spreading cream cheese all day long. Okay. All right. Easy. Here. All right, let's slice into this fruit here. And
If there's a card in there, I'm going home. Stop it.
off the top there. What do you see in the middle of that? What is that? Let's see if there's a Wow.
That's amazing.
Wow. Thank you.
Yes, it does.
I'll trade
You want it wet?
Yeah, there's your.
He wants his 20 back, is what he's saying.
Can you make me Wait,
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try one last thing for you guys. I mentioned that I do a lot of stuff with puzzles. I write crosswords for the New York Times. I play a lot of competitive Scrabble. We have any Scrabble fans in the house? Yeah, Words with Friends?
Yes.
Yeah, Bananagrams?
Yes.
Are you grammar?
I am.
Tasha's a grammar. Okay. I want to talk about Scrabble real quick because it's been a very exciting year in Scrabble. And let me get a pen.
I saw a thing about that.
It's been a very exciting year in Scrabble. You can now play a lot of new words in Scrabble, right? You can play selfie. You can play selfie in Scrabble. You can do hashtag in Scrabble. Frenemy is now a legitimate Scrabble word, as is romance. Yes. Here's one of my favorite new words. You know the kayak, the boat, the kayak?
Yeah.
You can now spell that like this, Q-A-J-A-Q. Yeah, that's crazy. Who would ever really do that? But I'm going to teach you a quick little Scrabble hack. Okay? Does anyone know what happens if you use all 7 of your tiles at once in Scrabble? Yeah, you get a 50-point bonus, right? Here's a hack. Here's how you can get like 300 points a game, because you learn how to make bingos through what are called bingo lists. So bingo is a 7-letter word, right? You call it bingo, you get a 50-point bonus. Here are the best 6 letters that you can get in the game of Scrabble. Those are the best 6 letters. Always try to have those in front of you, because you can add almost any 7th letter to that and make a 7-letter word, and bingo, you get a 50-point bonus. It doesn't work with the Q, and it doesn't work with the Y, but it works with the other 24 letters. Let me show you what I mean. Can I have a letter from you, please?
R.
So R, look, you can spell ancier, or retains, or stainer, or retinas is a good one with the R. Right? Can I have a letter from you?
J.
J, you can now spell tagines, which are Moroccan stew pots.
Yum.
They just added that to the dictionary last year. It was very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. One last letter from you.
M.
M, you can spell inmates and get your 50-point bonus. Why am I telling you all this? Because I want to take you through one last experiment involving Scrabble words, Scrabble bingos. And there's 3 of them that I'm going to put up on the board. The first, sphinxes. And then, let's put up, I need these 2. Efficacy. And then, last but not least, let's do drumfish, type of fish. Okay, I'm going to put in the values for these letters. Okay, they never change. The S is always 1. The P is 3. That's 4, 1, 1. The X is 8, 1, and 1. 1, 4, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, and 4. And 2, 1, 1, 3, 4, 1, 1, and 4. I play a lot of Scrabble. Okay. Watch. I'm going to add these vertically. I'm going to get a new 8-digit number, right? S plus E plus D is 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 4 plus 1 is 8. Now, before I started this, there was a kiwi. Natasha, you had the kiwi. You cut it open. Inside, you found your dollar bills. It's drying off right there, Nicole's. Yeah. Do you mind grabbing that dollar bill?
If this is
Numbers
the
are
Look at the serial number on the front, right? Does it start with a 4, 8? Yes, it does. What's to the right of the 8? Should be a 9, right? 4 plus 4 plus 1 is 9. What's to the right of that?
It was like a 5.
It's a 5. 1 plus 1 plus 3 is 5. What's to the right of that? It's a 9. Because here's where it gets interesting, guys. Here's where it gets interesting. 8 plus 1 plus 1 is 10. Carry the 1. Carry the 1 to get a 9, 9, 0. After that, we should have a 5, right?
Yeah.
And last but not least, do we have a 1 plus 4 plus 4 is 9. 4, 8, 9, 5, 9, 0, 5, 9. Does that match your dollar bill?
Yeah.
You're damn right it matches your dollar bill. Anyway, thank you very much for having us. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having our creator, Chris Fedak. And we're so excited.
That's awesome. That was